Yo, what's up guys, welcome back next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So let's zoom in, next one, we have a biggie. Both actually could take this one, right? Like two title candidates. We have Yamimitsu versus Tenpai Dragons. As you see here in the votes, upper right corner, we see that according to the people, Yamimitsu has like a slight advantage over Tenpai Dragon, but I think, again, as I've read through the comments, like both have their advantages. You know, Tenpai obviously wants to go second, has those board vibes, has stuff like Droplet, everything you want in a main deck. And of course, after side deck, there is especially more hate. But, you know, Yamimitsu is really strong going first. And the deck is going first. So we're going second, and obviously, like, you know, if you're winning the dice roll / rock paper scissors game for Tenpai, it's not like, oh yes, I'm going first. Obviously not. So let's see. There's no Mold Charmy in this decklist. This is the first place decklist of the European Championship back in 2024. And I guess this is pretty much like a perfect hand for Yamimitsu. I mean, they have so many one-card combos leading to a full board. And again, as I've read through the comments, saying that Yamimitsu has the advantage, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, there's Herald. Herald is really strong, obviously the Omni negation, but not only that, the fact that the macro Cosmos effect is there is also crucial because of Droplet, right? I was about to say, you can't use Droplet under Herald, but you know what I mean. You can't send the monsters from your hand to the graveyard. So you need to have, for example, if you want to negate monsters, right, or if you want to prevent your monsters being, at least your opponent using monster effects to negate your stuff, you have to send your monsters from the field. So that's awkward. And again, here I think plowing through a full Mitsurugi board, I think I need at least like 3 board wipes. Something to get rid of the Purification, the Trap, the Omni Trap. Herald, something to hit Herald. Unless they keep Herald on field and we chain Droplets. Sacrificing a monster as well at the same time. And something to hit the back row, right? And, well, next to the Counter Trap or the Negation Trap, the Omni Trap, there's Herald. Herald we talked about before. Again, the Mitsu, and like Masquerina, Mitsu, you know, going for that Link 2 to bounce, special summon the, you know, the Mitsu back to the field to destroy everything. So the deck has so many ways to clear the board, and there is more. You'll see in a few moments. So let's see. We do have Nip, but no Shifter. Like, imagine Shifter, but, you know, Shifter definitely not enough. Shifter alone is not enough. We need more. We need more disruption. But again, like, our hand is fantastic, especially for the time, 2024, this was fantastic. Nip the entire board, because I think that board was, or maybe you could be sneaky, but the problem is that Nip is average against Mitsu part. Or, I mean, you could let Herald on field, right, and still go for your combos, so that also would have been an option, like, if we keep Nip. So here, we can board wipe. They do go for the negation, force discard, and this is a cute play. They use Masquerina, so now, whatchamacallit, we are not discarding for Dark Hole, because this means, you know, your Dynamondo is, you know, being protected by Masquerina, and we get drawled, and this draw is actually huge, because now we are forced to search. We can't wait for the battle phase. We have to invest an early Geki, and that's terrible, because I think the only way to plow through this field is to have another back row hate, unless they still have a trap though. I think they still have the trap set to omni-negate like a Lightning Storm or Duster, because the Yummy spell, the Quick Play spell, also works in battle phase, and that's another advantage that the deck has over Tenpai Dragons, is that, sure, I have my field spell to, you know, protect my stuff, but whenever I go into the battle phase, they can just turn on any Yummy shenanigans, right? And that's a huge bummer. Especially the fact that they're able to search the other field spell to pop. This shuts down the field spell, my field spell, which makes all my fire dragons affected by their effects. So, it's really tough to plow through this field. But I mean, okay, Troll was also there. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. They still had the trap as well, and I think Droplet. I think the last card there is Droplet as well. So awkward. Okay, so I was about to say no Mold Charmy in this deck. No Mold Charmy, but there is Perulia. And This is like so sick. Against a lot of decks, Perulia is fantastic. But look, no spoilers, but this is the only draw I will be getting. The only draw of Perulia. And the funny thing is that the deck is still able to go full combo. The deck can pump out everything. And like only one draw off of Perulia, like insane. Like look at this hand, man. Like the Geki, Lightning Storm, Field Spell, Droplet, and Chandra. This is everything you want. But again, Yamimitsu is ending on basically the same board, and this is where the bridge is there to prevent you from extending more from your hand and give me more draws off of Perulia. Is the Zombie Vampire? That's your bridge. So that hurts. And they milled more yummy names as well. So let's see, Double Monster Reborn, I guess the same end board, right? With Herald not an extra monster zone, so now it's your Omni Negation already on field. They already have the Mitsu part live, Masquerina is there for potential Little Knight or Dynamondo. So okay, let's see, I've thought about this, but I just don't see an opening. Geki to force Herald, I guess. If not, we can Droplet. They, use Herald, which is okay. Now we can go for Lightning Storm. This forces out the trap. And here, I would have needed another back row board wipe, because now they are able to preserve the Yummy Quick Play spell, at least until the battle phase, if it's needed. Other than that, I think again I'm forced to use the field spell to search and discard. But again, use the Poplar to special summon Tribute. And here I think I was digging for the Black Rose play. I think, yeah. And I think keep my normal summon or special summon for Tenpai engine, for Tenpai combo, 1-card combo. But the deck is just, Yamimitsu is just far too flexible. The trap, Herald, first line of defense, and if you're able to plow through that, then there's still, the Yummy spell, potential Droplet, Imperm, everything can be activated during the battle phase. So I just don't see it, didn't see and I still don't see an opening for this deck, especially when it's backed up by Herald, the trap, potential hand traps as well, like Droll, and of course stuff that can be activated in the battle phase. So 3-0 for Yamimitsu. So it is what it is, but GG, I guess.